Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm currently freezing. I'm Isa, by the way. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe. But yes, it's gloomy outside. Guatemala is currently in the rainy season, and I really don't like that because the gloominess just puts me in a mood where I don't want to do anything. It's bad for my productivity, but here we are beating that mood, and I'm filming for you guys today. Part of the nature of my job is to try a lot of products, to try new looks. I'm constantly wanting to evolve, but lately I have been doing one specific look whenever I go out, like to do more than just errands, like if I go out to have lunch or dinner with friends, or I have been doing a specific look that I'm currently obsessed with and that I need to show you guys because I feel like I'm really just honing in on my skill and just figuring out what works for my specific, for my structure and everything. So I've been taking a lot of TikTok advice when it comes to beauty. I've been trying a lot of TikTok beauty hacks and like TikTok beauty tricks, and some of them have stuck. So I want to show you guys how I achieve my go-to soft glam going out makeup look. So if you want to watch or you want to follow along, then let's get started, shall we? Okay, so for my first step, I've talked about it a little bit with you guys, I feel like. I do a bit of concealing just on my inner corner because I like to do my face second, but I still want to make sure that everything is concealed and looks as good as possible. So first, I'm gonna go with a color corrector. This is the Maybelline Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. This is in Peach. I really like this one because it's just very, very, very lightweight, and you can barely see it. So I mainly just hit like right in here because I'll be concealing the rest when I do my face. This is the area that we really want to focus on. After that, I just go in with a tiny bit of concealer. I'm using the Rare Beauty concealer in 170W and just applying a tiny bit here and here. Now, before I start anything, I always prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. So let's just do a little primeroo. And then I would lightly set my eyes and where I applied any concealer with some Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I've been using eyeshadow as more like a purposeful contour. So I haven't been doing a ton of eyeshadow, just more of a little shading for warmth and to define a little bit. I'm not even actually using any eyeshadow. I'm using the Maybelline City Bronzer in 100. And this is great because it's slightly warm but cool tone as well. So it's a little bit of both and it's great. And I literally just apply this to my crease. Give me a second, my mom is frickin' calling me. Okay, so where was I? We're just gonna apply shadow to the crease. I'm not gonna take it down. I'm not gonna diffuse it so much. I'm just gonna pull it out. And I like to keep my eye open and just kind of like map out a new crease because I have like hooded eyes, or slightly hooded eyes, not completely. So I keep the eyes open and kind of map out a new crease and just extend. This isn't super pigmented and it doesn't show up a lot on my skin, which is why I like to use it for things like this because it's subtle enough that it goes undetectable, but at the same time it like gives you something. To add a little bit of shine, I'm using the Inglot Aquastic Cream Eyeshadow in the shade 12. I'm loving this one so much. I love the formula. I'm literally adding like a dot and just spreading it out. This kind of gives the eye like a wet look without actually having to try an eye gloss. So I love it. And I'll apply this all over the lid. And it's so easy and simple and it looks so good. And then to keep elongating and extending, I'm gonna go in with my 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Whiskey, and I'm gonna do like a faux wing. It is kind of a wing because I am using eyeliner, but I'm just gonna show you how I do it. It's really quick, it's really easy, simple, and I honestly do this a lot. First things first, I will just tightline. I'm not going all the way. I really just don't want to close up my eyes, so we're just sticking the outer half, basically. Pepper is asking to come in, so I'll get her in before I do this. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Let's tightline. And if you tightline and when you tightline, you hit like this outer corner where like your tightline and your waterline meet. You want to take the pencil right in that little corner where they meet and just do like a little dot. and maybe bring it outward. You get it on the lid, and then with your nail, you just push it out. You don't want to wait a lot of time because then it sets, but you just want to boop it out. And then you have literally the easiest faux wing ever. I like to add a little bit of liner here just to connect, and then I smudge. Do it all with my fingers, and that's about it. Super easy, super low stakes. You can like fidget as much as you want. You can do the liner with other colors. You can do black. I just like brown because it's less harsh. And it gives like a subtle lift without actually being something super precise and like, I don't know, like punctual. Like you can see it. When I do my mascara, you're gonna see that this kind of blends into the eyeliner and it just looks like I have a cat eye. But I didn't really have to do a lot, so that's amazing. I'm using the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara as my mascara. I don't use this mascara all the time, but whenever I do this specific look, because it is more dramatic and more for going out, I definitely pick something that gives me some more volume. And I focus just on like the outer part mostly. And for the lower lash line, I'm not going to do the whole entire lower lashes. I'm just going to do, again, from the middle out to enhance that cat eye. So when you do your face, you usually like start primer, foundation, or base, whatever, you know, you follow the right steps. But lately I have been contouring before I do my foundation or my base, and I've been using the Armani A contour for this. A few years ago, I think we had a trend here on YouTube where you did your contour, your blush, and everything before applying your base, and you did it like super strong. And then when you applied your base, everything looked very natural. And on TikTok recently, I saw that someone like contoured their like the little holes that they have here and it gave them like a super chiseled look. It's viral on TikTok, just go look it up. And I thought that's so cool, but I thought that only works for like, you know, pictures and video, not so much in person, because who would have like contour here, right? Well, as it turns out, I decided to combine the two techniques, and I'm trying contour up to here before I do my base, and then I'll do my base so that it doesn't look as crazy. Let me just show you instead of explaining. So I will go a little ham with my contour. I usually, I don't go super ham with my contour usually, but when I'm going out, see, we have these little like holes here. If we do like this, everyone will have it differently, but for me it's here. So I'll add a little bit extra there, and then I'll make sure to just blend, and always blend upward. And I'll just add a little bit of contour to my usual areas as well. And then after I do that, I can start with my base. Again, I'm going back in with the Milani under eye corrector, and I'm just applying a little bit of this corrector to the rest of my under eyes where I didn't apply it before. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Ease Drops in number 5. I usually apply them with my hands, but because of the contour situation we have going on, I'm gonna apply this with a brush and kind of just stipple it. And once the product is placed, I'll just go ahead and blend it out even further, just so that the contour doesn't like smudge. Just making sure that we have no brush marks. And even though to me this is more like going out makeup, I still like to keep it very natural. You guys know I'm a natural skin gal, so that's why I use products like this. You could totally also do this with like a higher coverage foundation. It's just for me, it's not it, you know. Now I'm gonna go in and conceal with the Rare Beauty Concealer 170W. Just adding this to my under eyes. And anywhere where I feel like I need extra coverage. My skin has been very bad lately, unfortunately, so. And I kind of let the concealer cook, so I don't blend it in completely. I add it where I most need the coverage, and then I leave it be, and then I'll go in and finish blending. And then where it gets to the wing, I'll grab the like slanted part of my beauty sponge and just further like intensify that with the concealer. I'll just further intensify the cat eye. This helps a lot, actually. So whatever's left, I'm just gonna clean up under the contour to further intensify the chiseledness. Okay, so once we've added the concealer and enhanced the oomphiness to the liner with it, I'm using the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder again, and I do like to bake a little under my eyes. I have normal skin, it doesn't get super dry, it tends to get slightly oily, so I do need to set because my eyes crease, but I don't go crazy, like I only add a tiny bit of powder, just enough, and then I'll just set here, following the line, of course. I'm also setting the rest of my face with this, but I'm going with a brush for that, so let me just quickly do it. Once that's done, I'll just add the tiniest bit more warmth to the face. We can be a little bit less precise now. I'm using the Maybelline City Bronzer just to tie in with what we have on the eyes. And I'm just gonna bronze everywhere you usually bronze. I'm not gonna be taking the bronzer down as much because obviously that would defeat the purpose of doing contour before our base. But I'm just adding it where we usually add it, you know? And then another trick that I've been testing out is with blush, kind of contouring with blush. And that's just basically adding a darker blush, like closer to your temple. And to get closer to the apples, something lighter. Today I'm using the Flower Beauty Blush Balm in Nectar and Cinnamon. I love these so much. So I'm first gonna go in with the deeper one, and I'm gonna go to my favorite blush brush of life. This is from Deck of Scarlet. I don't even know the name of it. I will maybe leave it down below if I find it. But I'm just gonna add blush, and I'm literally just concentrating it to the back here, not getting to the apples at all. Keeping it to the back. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade and add it more so to the apples and mixing it with what we already have going on. And then to finish the face off, I'm gonna go in with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is in Be My Highlight. I'm revisiting this one. I haven't used it in so long, but I freaking love it. It looks very natural. So I'm just adding a little bit of this to the highest points of the cheeks. And a little bit to the brow bone, why not? Wait, I lied. Last part of the face is adding a few faux freckles. I like to just go over my moles and maybe add a few freckles here and there. I'm using the Freck XL. This, I don't know, just makes everything look a little bit cooler. And when I have a bunch of breakouts, I like to turn them into moles as well. Works like a charm. I'm just going with a bit of extra powder and put it on top of the moles so that they look more natural. For the brows, I've been keeping it really simple and natural because I'm already doing a lot more to my face than I usually would. So I'm keeping the brows really simple. I'm just using the NYX Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. This is an espresso. And this one just makes my brows look really nice and really thick. So we're going with this one. I mean, look at the difference though. It really makes a difference. For the lips, I always keep it neutral. I rotate in between my favorite nude lip products, but for the most part, it's always Glossy Generation G lipstick and Cake. So that's what I'm gonna wear today. I'm just gonna line with my NYX lip liner in Nude Beige. Yeah, Nude Beige, and I'm just gonna overline a little bit. Not a lot, but we want to define the lips because, you know, the rest of the face is already pretty defined. Oh, and this lipstick, you guys, I swear, it just always does everything for me. It's amazing. To finish off everything, I'm using a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Set. And once that's done, the look is complete. Let me zoom you guys in. Let's talk about it. Hair is tucked in the turtleneck so that I can show you guys. I should have done this for the whole makeup look, but anyways, this is what we're working with. This is how we look. I mean, I'm gonna have to say I love it. I already knew I loved it because it's a look I've been doing a lot, but face just looks natural. It doesn't look like I'm wearing as much product as I am. It looks just very flawless, yet it doesn't look heavy or cakey. The contour, we look snatched. Not so much on this side because we have the light just shining on us, but this side, I love that. I'm obsessed with that. And I also love like the lift from the eyes. This is really much about being lifted and sculpted, but in a natural way. It's natural, you might say. That is it for my go-to glam natural makeup look. I don't know what I'm gonna name this yet, but this is just the look that I've been doing so much whenever I go out, whenever I need to look put together, but I still want to look natural. This is it, you guys. You already know I'm obsessed with it. Let me know if you're obsessed with it because I'm living. I feel very me in this look, and that's just what you want your makeup to be. If you guys enjoyed today's video, then as always, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And it lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content and vibing with my content. And if you have any like content ideas, anything you want to see from me, any tips you need, anything you want to learn, leave it down below because that way I can, you know, do more videos that you guys want to see. And as always, if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content like today's video, then please make sure to subscribe. I post every single week and I love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new, and I hope to see you right here for my next one. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.